FedEx. I'm Janie Deacon. I'm the owner and founder of Janie's Life-Changing Baked Goods. And today, what I want to talk to you about is connection and how connecting with myself and connecting with my loved ones and my customers has really saved my life. And in my early 20s, I was homeless and penniless due to addiction, and I was just a shell of a person, like beyond not having an ID and a bank account and a cell phone and a home. I also didn't have any sort of self love, any confidence, any pride, any self esteem. And baking, as I was trying to save my life, served as this meditative act of self care. And, it had tangible results. It was artistic. And most importantly, when I would go to events, I could barely look people in the eyes, and I definitely could not connect with them because I no longer had drugs and alcohol as a crutch to connect with people. But I would bring these baked goods and I would watch their whole demeanors change, and they would compliment me, and sharing food is it's such a beautiful thing. We all know that. That's part of the reason we all love to eat so much. But I would share this part of me with other people, and seeing their reactions and building this connection with them enables me to feel this sort of self-love and pride and confidence that I had never, ever, ever, even as a child, felt before. And so I started this business, because this was such a passion of mine. And in building this business, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in building this business is that, like, I'm nothing without connection. And I at first didn't tell my story because I was so ashamed of it. I really thought it had no place in the business world. But at some point I realized that it was an asset to my business, and that showing up every day and being 100% my authentic self was going to inspire people, and it was going to enable my customers and my employees and, everybody in my life to connect with me in a real way. And at the end of the day, I'm selling cookies. And are you going to want to eat like a 180-calorie cookie where you connect with that entrepreneur and where you feel like you're being part of something? Or are you going to want to eat that, Oreo or other cookie where it's just like it's still 180 calories, but there's no connection? So these customers, they connect with my story, and they connect with my authenticity, and they connect with the mission of my business. And so they're asking me how they can help and what they can do to help in this crazy time. And and that's so heartwarming. And I also want to share a story about an employee of mine who we were talking the other day, and I asked her where she wanted to be in 5 years, and she said that she wanted to be a higher up position in my business. And we're a two-person business right now, but that she wants to grow with my business. 7 years ago, before I got sober, I had nothing to offer. And now I have people who believe in this business. Like, it's not just me and my family who believe in it anymore. It's my employees and my customers who want to grow with me. And customers asking if they can give me a loan or if they can invest in my business at a hard time like this. It's so amazing. And, as I grow this business, it's really important that that authenticity and that connection remains the lifeblood of this business, and that I find a way to make that scalable, whether it be through continuing mentorship, second chance employment, working within the community. I do a lot of service work and volunteer work, which is so essential to me. But I'm going into Whole Foods soon, and I'm going into dozens of other grocery stores, and there's just such amazing things on the horizon. And it's really cool to see even these big retailers respond to my need for connection. And at the end of the day, as I said before, I'm selling a cookie, and they believe in this cookie. There's millions of cookies out there, but they believe in this cookie because I'm behind this cookie. What I'm trying to say is that I feel so blessed to have such a community built up around me of customers, retailers, partners, friends, employees, family members, and that even when essentially we're all isolating, I don't feel alone. I feel connected. And that's only as a result of building this business and learning to ask for help. And even though business is dead and will be dead for the next couple months, I have complete faith that there is a future for this business, and it is going to continue to grow, and that these couple months can be used to strategize and figure out that growth plan, and how lucky I am to have such a beautiful community surrounding me. So thank you so much for listening today.